Hey folks, welcome to Opals NZ. I'm Tim, and today I'm going to be attempting to extract or find a gem in this lot. So there's 280 carats of specimens there. I cut this a couple of weeks ago from a 430 carat piece, I think it was roughly. And it's, as you can see, it's just potchy. Potchy, very potchy and included, unfortunately. It was a 400 and, like I say, 430 carat piece, I think it was approximately. And when cutting it, it was sort of very disheartening to see, this sort of potchy face. So I think after studying it for a couple of weeks, it's something sort of occurred to me with this stuff, and I'll explain. We'll take a closer look and I'll explain what I mean. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just me that experiences this, or whether other people may be able to relate, people who have been cutting. But getting such a big rough piece, and it had what looked like a bar going right the way across it. I thought that I would get, a 20 carat stone potentially, maybe even bigger. And then to have it turn out like this, I was like, don't really know what to do with this. So I just polished it. But after having it sat on my desk for the last couple of weeks, and I've just been picking it up from time to time and looking at it and analysing it, I've found where I think I can cut a clean gem and actually an actually really, really nice gem. So see if you can spot the gem now, because I'm about to reveal where I think it is. And if you were looking at this piece and you were looking at this corner of it, then you are right. So let's have a zoom in, because this is quite tricky how this is going to work. But as you can see there's actually really good colour there. Light and a bit closer, and that it's not even doing it justice. That polish isn't that great, but that colour is, I reckon it'll cut potentially $1,000 a carat colour if it cuts clean. And I think I can get a clean stone out of it in this area here, all the way down to here. So it's going to be a long, thin stone, possibly a marquee shape, an elliptical shape, or maybe a long drop shape. And I'll show you my logic. So the issues are, let me get my headset on, my Optivisor, so I can see this. So the first big issue is this crack here. So that's very unfortunate that that's there, but that will need to come out. So that area there is gone. We've got the next problem area is there's a line coming across here, which I'm going to have to leave in. Now I've had a closer examination of that with the torch, and it is not a crack. Thank the Opal gods that it is not. It is just an inclusion, but so that will stay in as an inclusion. Now if we look at try and sort of follow the edges of this good color around, looking at where our inclusions are. So basically we've sort of gotten to about here, and we've lost it there. We've got inclusions here and here and here, but these ones here may come out a little bit, I'm hoping, but I'll just mark out where I think I will almost definitely get a gem. Here, these are actually cracks, but they are surface level, so they will come out potentially as well, but I'll mark that off as there. So as you can see, there's this area here where if I draw a line, something like this, and just fill in the gaps. There's a little bit of an inclusion there as well, and that crack there. So if we come in about there and join that up, now you can see the stone. So this is where I'm hoping the stone will be, inside of that black. So it could be around the I would say probably around the 4 to 5 carat mark, depending on how thick I leave it. I can leave it as thick as I like, which is nice, but obviously it needs to be balanced. So that's what I'm thinking, and let me know in the comments what you reckon. But that colour, when it's clean like that, when I mark this, because I've already marked this out earlier playing around, when I marked it out and I sort of look at it and I imagine that as a stone cut from there, that colour is actually pretty damn good. It's bright, it's easier bright B3 edging on B4, and this lighting's not doing it justice. Even in low light, it's bright. Those flakes of colour from all angles. So yeah, that will cut a stunning stone. So this piece, if you didn't see my previous video, maybe check it out. But this piece was, like I said, 430 carats. It cost me $2,000, and this is what I got out of it. And I'll tell you what, if I can cut 4 carats of that colour, I reckon I'll easily get my money back, and possibly even more. So without further ado, I'm going to slice this corner off, and also the colour bar is quite thick up here, although the potch inclusions go in to right through the colour bar there, and the colour up in here is just nowhere near the same caliber as that there. This lighting doesn't really, yeah, you can see it there. There are some nice flakes of colour up here, but yeah, it would need to clean up, and I really doubt that will. But I mean, over here you can see there's no way that's going to clean up. Possibly I could get a bit bigger in here. Maybe these inclusions will come out around here, and I could expand the stone out, maybe a bit bigger. So what I'll do is, oh, you can actually see the bar there as well. See how it sort of dips up there. So I was thinking that could possibly clean up. So, but rather than getting distracted, because I know I can get this stone, so I'm going to go for that. So what I'll do is I'll slice it, and let's go quite tight to that stone so that I can have a go at this and see if I can clean that up as well sometime in the future. So let's go for a slice there, then slice there. Actually, you know what, I'll probably just continue that slice in a straight line. I did like this little circle. There's colour underneath that, but that's too thin, so we'll just go right through it. So we'll just slice it like that. That gives me a nice easy slice. And sorry, I'm looking through the camera, it's throwing me off a bit, so we'll just go here. You can see there's a little blue bar there, so I'll slice just above that and give us a nice thickness, decent amount of thickness to play with. So that'll be us there. So I'm going to slice that corner off and then try and get that gem out and save my butt. And at least get some money back, and I tell you what, I reckon that may even make a profit because that colour is fantastic. Right, so let's get slicing. Alright, we're at the slicer. Let's do it. Wish me luck. Bloody brilliant little slicing blade, this one. I'm not putting much pressure on here, it really cuts quite well. Go. There's our piece. Look at that, colour goes in quite deep there. Holy moly, that's interesting. I might be able to potentially get a little stone off of this side here, but we'll do that later, have a look at that later. For now we'll concentrate on this piece. Yeah, you can see the colour bars are gone there. It does have a bit up there as well, it's potchy, so yeah, I may be able to extend the stone on my marks have all washed off, but that's fine. We'll go for the biggest stone we can get now. Alright, so I'll probably start by taking it into that crack and make sure that that crack is completely gone. Yeah, let's get on the, probably on the 600 wheel, just go slowly. Alright, so we're on the 600 wheel. Now let's see if we can get ourselves a beautiful gem here. That crack, you can see No, you can't really see it. Oh yeah, you can there. Now hold on an angle like that, you can see it. So you can see it coming around and then down here. So we need to get that out. Going over the side of the wheels because these sides, the diamonds are still a bit sharper. So that's looking clean now. Oh. Yeah, I can't see it. I may need to dry it out. Right. Let's go around the other edges. So there's just nothing. There's nothing there, so I'll bring that in. Starting to get it now. Pictured my stone being in further, but we'll just see. Yeah, there's. Okay, I'll show you. So, a nice flaky colour here, but the potch is hitting the face there. So I need to come in further. Got that little dead spot there. I could leave that for now. Keep coming in. Yeah, I'll leave that bottom corner. I think I'm probably still going to come in further there, but I'll start working up this side now. Oh, I'll take that tip off first. Yeah, so it's very potchy, nothing there. They can keep coming in. Oh, that's looking a bit cleaner. Okay, let's see if we can try and roll that out a little. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but let's give it a go. I think that potch is coming right up into the base, yeah. It's in that corner there. looking at this corner here. It's not coming up in camera too well, but there's just this grey cotton woolly sort of stuff keeps coming in there. Oh, it's just coming out actually. Just starting to come out. That's actually got, this is bigger than I was expecting so far, but we have a thicker bar here. This was quite excited when I saw that bar, because these guys here could possibly come out making my stone quite a bit bigger. Coming out yet. Oh, please come out, that'll be amazing. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, because I was picturing my stone in about here. That looks like it might be coming out. Bloody spot there, and we've also got that potch coming in, so just keep coming in. This is what I was expecting to have to do anyway. And it got my hopes up a little bit there, but looks like we're probably not going to get a bigger stone. A bit concerning, that line there, but I'll just check with the torch. So you can see the end of that stone is gone burger. You've got to get rid of it. So we're going to lose the tip. Get out of there. Yeah, I can see it. There is a crack there. You can see it there. but I might be able to roll a bit of that off. So I'll bring it in a little bit. The colour's not as good up there as well, so I'll just keep bringing it in rather than wasting dome height trying to get that crack out. Better off bringing it in. There we go. So I'll clean up this back a bit. Cool. That back's alright now. I can always take more of that off when I do the back on the dot stick. So I like to get the angle in. See, at first I didn't do the base. You can see the base is a bit wonky, but I got the top of the stone in line with the stick. But I should have paid a bit more attention, did the back a bit better before dopping it. But yeah, what I was saying is before I start shaping, doing the final shaping, I just try and get that angle, the angle in on the top happening nice. Just a subtle angle in. Good, that's about right. Then now the shape. It's pretty good already. Bring that point in to make a more pleasing drop shape. Okie dokie, we are done. And look at that. That's our gem. Beautiful, beautiful green orange with hints of blue, flagstone pattern. And it's a dark opal. This light's not doing it justice at all. You can see, I mean, even in very low light, it's bright. So I'll class it as a B3 because it's, it's not showing it from every angle. It doesn't quite make it to B4. Just as a comparison, here's last week's crystal opal that I cut. So you can see the comparison there. So very nice pattern on the stone. So let's see how much she weighs. So I was thinking probably 3.5 to 4 carats, hopefully. Oh yeah, 4.72. Okay, 4.72 carats. Really happy with that. And I'll put that at 800 a carat. We are looking at, grab a calculator. Okay, so what are we, 4.72, 4.72 times 800. Okay, 377. So yeah, maybe round it down to $3,500 NZD. Super stoked with that. So that's paid for the piece and then some. Flagstone, chaff, gold, even some gold in there, and some beautiful like lightning blue. Just a real eye-catching gem. Even like I say, it's not doing it justice in this light, but it's a real eye-catcher. It's showing color even in low light. So yeah, very happy. Okay, so the giveaway winner is, drum roll, Jake W Thinks. Jake W Thinks won with his saying from the 0121. That's my terrible English accent, but that's an English saying, and it means you're from Bloomington. Something to do with the phone number area code. He also threw in an extra one, up the Villa, which means someone who likes Aston Villa Football Club. So good on you, Jake, and thank you to everyone for participating in that giveaway. And yeah, there'll be more in the future. Figure out some other cool giveaways and some cool activities we can do. I want to maybe do one on a live as well at some point. That'd be pretty cool. So my personal favorites were going off like a frog in a sock. I could eat the ass off a flying flying duck. What was the other one? There was one, the wise can go but the donkey stays. That's a good one. Yeah, and there's a bunch of other good ones as well, but they are a few of my favorites. So thanks again to everyone for participating. Cheers. So yeah, that's the winner there. So yeah, Jake, just flick me an email. My email is in the channel description. So flick me an email with your address and we'll get that parcel off to you. And you will be receiving this parcel. Woohoo! Like and subscribe if you haven't already. hope I've earned a subscription this time.